really ready for this. He's always ready for these Triple Crown events. What reception all four players got, but in particular Ronnie, and makes your hairs.
He might contact the other red off the pack, so it's this instead. And that will work. If in doubt, just knock it in. Interesting to see that he's got himself sort of sorted out weeks ago with Lee Walker, who is obviously in Mark Williams' camp. So he's always searching for things.
Doesn't need any help. He's always trying to improve.
13.
And Lee's done an amazing job with Mark Williams to match up that one. I didn't see it coming, but it could sometimes just give Ronnie that little bit of focus or something to just work on the practice table that helps you constantly.
Motivation as well when you've been playing as long. Sometimes if you learn something a little bit different, it
21.
re-energises.
In the game, sometimes you just need a little pat in the back and say, you know what, you're actually a really good player, mate. You'll just get out there and play. And I can't imagine Lee's going to impart too many words of what you need.
29.
Oh, promising already. No, that's the split. Well, yeah, but these are tricky. Lovely shot. Looking very ominous already.
Nice pot into the centre. If this rake goes in and he gets on a colour.
Putting the balls into potable positions. Never misses an opportunity to get into the pack.
45.
Even that shot there was a better shot.
That drops it in, that red in the middle is waiting.
$51.
So effortless, but I tell you, there wasn't much to aim for there, and he's played that with a bit of pace as well.
$57.
Yeah, you can't hit it better than this. Red in the middle that was tricky, but was negotiated, and once again into the pack, opening the ball.
65.
Yeah, take the green of the 3. Play in that area.
$68.
1-0 down. And he's only broke off.
69.
Really, to come like this.
77.
He's in serious form.
You guys feeling as commentators and pundits, but us players
83.
still think Ronnie is the benchmark. He's world number ever a case at the rankings lie. That's it right there. No, I think he is.
88.
That's not meant in a disrespectful way to Judd and Kyron, who've been dominating at the minute, but
89.
Now, what you look at, and when they all play the best, he is the best.
the frame's been running for
96.
8 minutes and 5 seconds. The first to decide, and this blue goes in. We're already at their first century of the tournament. Amazing stuff.
103.
What I love about watching Ronnie is he doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's like anything when it's done at its absolute best in whatever sport. When it looks simple, it's because the player doing. And this has just
115.
been exactly. If you want to start a snooker match, folks, this is how you do it. Wonderful cue balls are all going. I don't think so. Fantastic performance from Ronnie O'Sullivan. Wonderful long drive to start.
Ronnie gets us underway in frame 2. The dump shot's the right shot. You've seen the form that Ronnie's in. You don't want to give him any easy opportunities.
Back for his opponent. I know we spoke about the record beforehand, 18 matches to 2 in Ronnie's favour, but he knows Barry Hawkins is a terrific match final as well, so shows you the quality we've got on show when they're playing in the last 32 match. Tell you what, there's some games this week, Mark, isn't there?
That was an aggressive safety, had to hit them thick, didn't quite control where the Reds were.
Thick, so pressure here, but what can you do, Barry, on your first visit?
1.
Oh, that's beautifully played. Lovely controlled shot. Well, this is the level you're playing at. You've just seen your opponent clear the table. Now it's your turn.
9.
I think it's very important here for Barry not to get too far ahead of himself. It's easy to straight away, but if you take your mind off the next shot at any time, you can come unstuck.
17.
Tends not to travel too much in his break building. Got a good touch.
25.
He can certainly score when he gets going.
He's had quite a steady season already, Barry. Not real good level. Won both his qualifying matches for here quite comfortably, 6-1 and 6-3.
33.
He'll be confident.
Yeah, it hasn't always been the case with him as well. I mean, he's had slow starts, but he seems to be better. Certainly this year. You've mentioned his record, so
He always came back with an amazing tan though, didn't he?
he'll be happy he's in better form before Christmas.
41.
He's going to win the frame this visit.
49.
This could be the one. Good angle. We've lost the cue ball.
Hit down on it to make the plant. And he has.
57.
Just needs to avoid the brown up and down. Oh, he's missed the pink.
Barry Hawkins, 57.
You only see.
I'd be disappointed to miss that one.
1.
So here's the puzzle. There's
I think he needs to have to travel. Doesn't feel like he has.
4.
It's just come a little straight for comfort. The screw cannon on to flick the red away. No.
11.
Could have been tempted by that one as well.
You can keep closer control of the cue ball for the next few shots. Trying to get a better angle to get that red away from the black. If he was working off the white low on the black, which is not ideal.
18.
That double kiss has worked out perfect.
So there's one awkward red removed. No, could have done with another.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 25.
Yeah, it was a bit. Oh.
1.
Yeah, he'd be delighted to be back at the table, Barry. He must have been sitting there thinking, there's an O'Sullivan clearance coming my way, but
9.
good pot that. Very good pot. Both players looking pretty good, Nick.
Yeah, I'm getting that second chance in this. Definitely did it. Both looking good, Nick. Warming up nicely.
17. Barry Hawkins, 23 and a 5.
Ronnie gives a knock from his chest.
16 for many years before this. Back we go.
Yeah, thank you, Hazel. And what we can see so far this afternoon is they both look. Yeah, some good stuff. Yeah, it wasn't a particularly good strike, that.
1.
Left corner.
Yeah, and the one above it certainly comes into the other.
7.
That red involved there.
Thirteen.
He could hold the cue ball then. I was like you there, Mark, thinking it was a bit, held it beautifully.
19. $27.
On about.
35.
May have to put a bit of force into this one, Mark. Don't get into the white.
Yeah, just like that. The bad shot was the red. He should have been a little straighter. Hit the meat of the pack free.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 42.
Oh, will it keep running?
It's gap between yellow and blue. Just a fraction of side needed.
1.
Good shot. Yeah, he hit that a bit.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8.
Yeah, there was no attempt at the pot there from Ronnie. Trying to find that gap. Didn't
The red's off the cushion as well. 50 points behind, that'll help. Put it in a better possible position. Bring it back into play.
Yeah, he could do, but he'd be disappointed with that safety shot. To leave that edge for Ronnie. Bit of body steering helped it around the...
And that's why he's gone and done that.
One.
Amazes me about when people talk about Ronnie and how he plays the game.
7.
Rightfully so, they talk about his scoring and how fast he plays. But his safety is immaculate at times.
As I say, I mentioned it was a bit like a bit of chess, that was, and his opponent didn't play the move he should have made. And he took the opportunity.
$13.
Struck that one beautiful, just in need of this red.
17.
There's been no big break in this frame, but it's been very...
3.
Yeah, broke down on 42, which was not
24.
like him, but the match play side of it, as you say, is just mistake, and his mistake consequently has meant end the frame. Won't be too worried
Ronnie
about that.
O'Sullivan, 20.
Despite everything that he's achieved over the years. Back we go.
Yeah, thanks, Hazel. Fascinating stuff from the boys in the studio, and yeah, it is interesting that
You trade secrets away whenever you're in the dressing room with the other person.
yeah,
And you have to have that trust with your coach, don't you?
absolutely. I remember a couple of seasons back, was it Chris Henry had
They're feeling and what they're going through at that time, not giving anything away from the other person. That was a chance for Ronnie. It was another very, very good break-off.
1.
watched the cue ball well. Got the pot, but not great.
Barry
It's almost
Hawkins,
like he
1.
put all his concentration into the pot there, wasn't it?
Oh, but you don't get many opportunities against Ronnie, and you have to make the most of these half chances that you're given.
You can get it closer to a cushion than just playing plain ball up and down. But his touch is so good that when he plays figure of eights, the cue ball just seems to be...
There's nothing technical. It's just a feel how much side is going to throw. I think he feels as long as he strikes where he's aiming.
It's a nice target. Wasn't on with that shot. Decided to play something else, but it could come into play.
Oh, there wasn't an edge. He's tried to play that with a bit of side. Missed it on the way down.
Didn't. Well,
1.
Just can't hit it any better than that.
so that was a lovely piece of cueing. And there's one at the bottom of the... Amazingly,
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
he missed
6.
it. Didn't see that coming, Mark.
Chance. And he knew it. It wasn't the greatest delivery in the world. Important than what it actually is. Because you're going to get fear, or it seems that you're going to get
1.
fear. Like a little shot. That one seemed to bounce. So easy to do that. You're never really sure
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
how far
8.
away you are from the cue ball.
And this is a pretty decent one. Oh.
One.
At least you can see the pocket. And you can bang it in like that.
Yeah, I think the worry with the Brown was that if he just dropped it in,
4.
back in absolutely perfect position.
And the back picking himself for the opportunities he's had, and he knows full well Ronnie will get stronger if he sees he's not going to get punished. A couple of very poor getting to him at the minute a little.
12.
Difficult, I know, but you've got to forget who you're playing.
For this black, even if he screws off them and loses the white a little, he'll have the red over the other side of the table. And you just seen
20.
Barry when he missed that last one, sort of looking at his arm as if to say, like, tough out there. I keep saying it, but when you're playing Ronnie, every smudge to clear the table. That's why I've always said he's the ultimate
28.
test. Tests all parts of your game, but it's worrying signs for Barry. He's had chances.
Yeah, this is a very hurtful.
55.
Somebody goes and plays like they did in the first frame, where Ronnie, off your break off, made a
36.
century. That's fair enough, but they were well done, mate. But he's had chances here, has Barry.
$44.
He's already...
51.
Just want to get that confidence, don't you, John? Just see the.
That's a good point. Probably will do. He's just, well, just not done his stuff. He's one of the best match players we have on tour, but to say it, not very good.
57.
Just so you have to come out with a different attitude after the interval, but he just needs to pot the balls he's used to potting.
$65.
Yeah, good stuff on the qualifying matches and throughout this season already. He's got a lot of good stuff. Max is fun. Looks in real good form. It's easy to highlight the mistakes Barry's made, but like you said earlier, he's just going to keep getting stronger. Absolutely no fear of the winning line from Ronnie. Ronnie just made me out to be a liar
80.
there as well, because I didn't think he carried one of those 6-inch extensions.
$87.
So it looks like it's going to be
$89.
century number 2 of the afternoon for Ronnie O'Sullivan. No reason why he should clear up from here.
92. $96.
I'll be happy with the way it's gone so far. Okay, missed 1 or 2, not my hand. Just going to press the reset button.
101.
Have a good audience.
107.
It's absolute as per normal. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant century break.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Ronnie O'Sullivan been fantastic this afternoon so far. Absolutely correct before the interval, because Barry Hawkins, I just bumped into him there. He did actually go into the practice room for a little practice, so you're quite correct in what you said.
One.
Huge.
Yeah, we all talk about how good Ronnie is. Greatest of all time. He doesn't give up here. It'll make Ronnie think. Right back in the game at 3-2.
7.
Played that nicely. He's got an angle here now to open more reds. Just past where his hand is now.
15.
More control in that shot. I like him.
This is actually a very decent chance.
A little irksome, just that you're not exactly where you wanted to be.
23.
Side of the pack, where he's playing now. Go through the gap. Yeah, perfect. No.
31.
Say when he makes breaks, the cue ball. Hard.
Base for the red nearest his hand to go into the same corner, so got a big margin for error here.
$39.
I don't like that shot at all. No need to play that. If he didn't want to play the small gap, just missing the bunch, he could have just played off the side cushion and left himself a bit further away for the red on the
Barry
right hand side.
Hawkins, 46.
He'd be very disappointed that. Not Yeah, I didn't see any way he could play a tail on safety there, and he's like. Didn't get the pop.
Sorted out another red. And quite a clever little shot, that.
He just wanted to bring that difficult red straight into play. Barry was probably trying to cover that with the black.
And it's not there. That was a poor shot. Shouldn't have been hitting that.
Yeah, it's not often you say.
1.
How mad this game is. He'll actually be thinking that as well. He'll know on this red and getting on the blue is all you can ever really
7.
control. That was a better shot this time because the previous blue he tried to land here and he just didn't get in.
13.
Yeah, it's a very big frame, as we mentioned. Just win it in one visit. He looks a bit more like his normal self.
21.
Yeah, and for all we've talked about Barry struggling and Ronnie being good.
Yeah, I don't know about you,
28.
Mark, but if I was playing Ronnie, I'd get a little bit of a great piece of cue in there.
No, any individual shot can be missed, of course, but it was the way he missed it and how badly he cued it. It's not that he threatens the pocket, it rattles and sort of goes close, but that'll be
34.
worrying for Barry here to try and stay at the table as long as possible. Try and clear up it if you can. I know it sounds obvious, but just keep Ronnie in your seat a little longer.
$42. $48.
I mean, 3-1 down at the interval's never great, but at least it's a little better when it's a best of 11. Barry Hawkins, much needed.
53.
Yeah, and being 3-1 down's not. He'll be feeling a hell of a lot better in himself now. The yellow doesn't go in.
Barry Hawkins, 60.
Doesn't matter, a break of 60 is
And
enough. Barry Hawkins to win this frame and close.
Well, Ronnie's breaks so far today have been pretty good, as indeed, well, I thought.
That we're looking at. Not as good a cue ball this time. Just got that.
Be careful, you don't want to be promoting anything towards the other corner. So I played it onto the black, which was a pretty clever shot to make sure that didn't happen.
He's got that much too thick.
1.
Very good shot.
A lovely pot. Barry will be absolutely kicking himself he made such a mistake off the safety. It really wasn't that
It's possible. Not sure if it'll be right away. It is right away.
4.
The red above the pink goes.
if you don't time this well.
Yeah, if you overhit that, you miss it thick. Don't commit to it, and you might get the pot and something like green here.
12.
The reason I said green is because there's a good target on that right hand side, but he's... Oh, what a shot. I think he's been...
Excellent shot.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 17.
Because that would have been Barry's big.
Travel back up the table. The top spin stays on it. You can see that's why he's played it with a bit of
One.
drag. Controlled that lovely.
Post to just straight in the middle so he can force an angle.
Five.
A lovely shot he's just played there. Full commit red next to the black next, I think. And from what looked like a really awkward position on the green.
In the commentary box and looked at a table, it looks so
12.
unpromising. And within 3 or 4 shots, he's just got them in a position.
I think what I would say is he's probably known playing that green. He's not going to be perfect on that next red, but it's the right shot. It's included. I think I'd have took the yellow and waited for a better chance to get on one of those 2 reds
20.
near pink and black, but just straight for the kill there.
$28. $32. $39. $47.
Oh, shame on me for
54.
absolutely
55.
beautiful way to go about. Shot off the green, left himself the awkward red, dropped that in, and since then, the break building right here.
62.
Enjoy, isn't it? Because this has been absolutely amazing, this break. I don't think there's much that we could have said that would have made it any better than just letting you sit and watch it at home. Game is to Ronnie O'Sullivan at times. Didn't look like there was much on at
69.
all. If he can get enough bite in this green, get the red off the cushion. He's missed the green. Doesn't matter. Very, very good break of
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
69.
Because, you know, trying to dominate Ronnie O'Sullivan, that's tough.
Yes, exactly. Back we go. Does Barry have any further answers for us this afternoon?
Thick. And not a bad lead for a left.
1.
He didn't hit that great at all. Expect that to zip off that pack. Just going back to that safety shot that Ronnie played. I talked earlier about how Ronnie doesn't play much.
Hit that.
These middles are so tight. If you hit that near knuckle at all, it is not.
This is where,
1.
as a match player, you've really got to dig in here. You know.
It's disappointing there.
Byron Hawkins, 6.
Gonna get.
1.
I think he fully expected a cannon, but not off the pink. Doesn't want to pot this red. Yeah.
7.
Yeah. Not straightforward, having to put the pace into
Ronnie
it.
O'Sullivan, 7.
Cushion first, maybe on the red
Yeah,
nearest the
that's
pocket.
the only chance, isn't it? That's all he really had.
We could actually see the bunch. Chance to put Barry in big, big trouble. Has he left the gap?
Yeah.
1.
And he's played that absolutely beautifully. To get that cue ball there against this, because it's just the ball colours and the blue at the moment.
7.
And even though he's the wrong side of the blue, that was a very, very good shot. Back in perfect.
Was available.
13.
I mean, in a perfect world, he'd like to have got an angle. It was an option.
I think it's one of those now where you need to decide now, do I want this black and play or not? But
Change your mind and say he's doing the right thing, actually.
19.
As long as you keep getting that cue ball top side.
doesn't want to stick behind this red. Another half chance goes begging for Barry Hawkins.
Barry Hawkins, 24.
Yeah, I do think, as I say, I agree with you. I think he did the right thing to make. You know, Mark, I'm thinking you can almost feel the tension in it. It's almost like the
Match out, and Barry also feels like this is a great chance to get back into this game. Both making mistakes. Another safety error from Ronnie, which is just not like him at all.
Seven.
He done well there, finding that gap. Perfect this time on the blue. That was a very... Yeah, not to land low, but he's landed low enough he can get round. And again, it's a little missable.
19.
well, he's doable. You have one of those days where it's just not quite right at any point, but this has been one of those breaks where he's just kept going. And refused to leave the table. He's going to be back to one frame behind again.
25.
Barry will pick up on that.
And the perfect on this red that he wanted rid of the whole time.
31.
Barry needs to use that.
$39. $48. $51.
This is
55.
he's taken these beautifully well. Can he flick the pink out? How's your billiards?
60.
Not bad.
$66.
And the black, competent one at that. Well played, Barry
73
Hawkins.
in the frame.
Now we're getting warm. Ronnie O'Sullivan leads 4 frames.
Against this man, the defending champion today.
Yeah, interesting stuff. And well, I agree with Stephen. I think if you can win a frame-winning contribution in one visit,
1.
and that's a good start. What a pot that is. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, if he played it with lots of side, he pretty much guaranteed being on.
Very tough, these. Good shot.
9.
Excellent. Yeah, that was a better cannon than it looked as well.
17.
So he's come out in this frame with a purpose. Opening red. See what he fancies. have to play a little cannon. Well, he could get into the cue ball and played that really nicely. Played it.
25.
Has done. How's the cue ball? Has it got enough, Barry? Just, I think.
30.
For the blue and the yellow side middle.
33.
He's played the ladder and he's played it very, very well.
Oh, beautiful shot.
Look from the pocket and get a good white. What a shot that is.
Brilliant.
What a shot. More awkward than he would have liked, having to dig down a little. Needs to slide by that red. Dealt with that pretty.
There you go, through the gap. Beautifully played. I mean, that's
45.
really well struck with you.
It's going back to what they touched on in studio. They said about Barry needing to make a one sort of visit. If he's getting frustrated in his own performance, sometimes that's more effective
52.
than Barry making break after break, because he probably expects that. Frustrated, Barry has to pot the balls. And at the minute, this is as good as he's looked in this entire match.
This is the fluency that's been beautifully taken. That plant in the middle of it was
59.
fully deserving. Well, saying that, the cue ball just comes up a bit short.
Time to pull out a lot of recovery shots. Being a left-hander, this red 2 below the pink, it's pretty accessible.
A lot easier. Well played.
65.
It's a 68. This red would make it absolutely certain.
69.
So we've got 4 all.
Keep the same fluency in the next frame, because that's the key. I mean, he won last year's championship, Ronnie, but there was a few times through the top couldn't press over the line.
75.
People had chances against him last year, and well, Barry Hawkins has put himself in a very good position. Really has. Even though he misses the
Barry
blue,
Hawkins,
he won't be too
75.
bothered about that. Ronnie says that's
And the
enough.
Possible 3 more to play.
Yes, and it started as a best of 11, and now it's a best of 3, so
There's a long way to go yet. But yeah, encouraging signs from the interval. Breaks of 60, 73 and 75 have got him back into this match.
I really like that shot. That was fully committed.
One.
And
5.
Reds, they all appear to go in the right corner.
Eleven. Six. 17.
red in the corner, I'll leave him perfectly on the pink.
23.
May have an angle now where he can. All to be revealed.
Just 30.
Much more difficult when you're having to go back up for the blue every time, but it,
36.
Yeah, that was the one that I talked about.
Players don't like that. They like to be more exact. He's knocked it in.
Get on the black nicely though.
42.
He's played that very, very well.
And he's certainly answering my question. I said the frame.
50.
4 in particular, Barry looked all at sea with his action, but whatever he's done on the practice table at the intervals definitely worked. He looks
57. Six. 65.
Up against it. Make no mistake.
when you're sitting in your seat. And that's what Barry's done. He's kept Ronnie in his seat, kept him cold.
73.
Just wondering how much the pressure now changes onto Barry, being 5-4 up.
Well, the last 2 frames have been as fluent as he's been in the match.
79.
And as Stephen mentioned, you want to see if he's played all day at the most important time.
$85. Barry Hawkins, 88.
What does the defending champion have left? Let's find out.
Yeah, that's what makes it fascinating, but what you can say, all credit to Barry Hawkins, the momentum, and get over the line.
Yeah, and you don't win everything that round. He's found the gap, caught the brown. Oh, that's a nice little flick. Where's this red going? Over the
1.
doesn't look like much, but
Boost on here, pink in the opposite corner. And
8.
this year's United Kingdom Championship certainly isn't Ronnie O'Sullivan. He's just got to hope Barry misses.
yeah, I've just seen that stat. Have a chance.
50.
He'd like to get the red away from the pink.
$21. $28.
As options, I decided to play the one in the middle. That one just up to the left in the black.
35.
He's looking very...
Oh, he played that very, very well. He had more angle than I thought.
Played it in a way there where he'd leave himself 2 options.
Nicely on a colour. Looks good.
49.
He's just a red isn't near the top corner's in a good position, but he was planning on playing position another way, but this will do.
Great.
55.
Needs the white to travel. And it hasn't. Needs a bit of luck.
I don't think this is any good.
No.
I don't think this. Well, he hasn't
Barry
managed to win it
Hawkins,
in that
60.
visit, but that was an excellent contribution. Bit of a win-win shot, this one. Played it well.
I'll tell you what, he's had a result where that white is finished, and so be it.
Yeah, I'd have been more interested in just getting the green safe. Hello, where's the blue? Oh. Brilliantly thought out and even better played.
What a shot. Hasn't put on the ball for nearly 50 minutes. Yes. Yeah, that was far from easy.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 5.
Another chance for Barry.
Well, it does go in the corner, he can hold it. It's there. Shake hands time. And what a performance this will be from Barry Hawkins as the red goes in. And that's enough. Ronnie O'Sullivan